To your other point, I completely agree with you that I hate it, and I get frustrated at crypto Twitter with because that's their fault as far as I'm concerned. It's this degenerate gambling mentality, and in order to get clicks, you got to tell everybody about how you made 1,000x yesterday. And so what crypto Twitter does is all they care about is alt season. Like there's no sense of, oh, I can 100x my money in 10 years. No, that's not sexy enough. Or even 1,000 extra money, not sexy enough. I need to talk about 1,000x in a week. The only way that happens is with shitcoins.
Yeah.
And so everyone's trying to get their clicks. Everyone's trying to farm clicks. And they talk every day on Twitter. It's altcoin season starting. Altcoin season is starting. And it's been that way for 2 freaking years. And I think, quite frankly, they destroy these rallies because what they do is all of these eyeballs that come into the crypto space that want to get into Bitcoin and should be starting there. The moment there's 8 seconds of good times for Bitcoin, all of crypto Twitter is altcoin season's here, and there's this leak in the bucket. You've got this new institutional money coming into Bitcoin that's filling up the bucket, and the leak is these degenerates who have been around here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, even 10 years. They're like, oh, I want 1,000x next week. Altcoin season's coming. They start selling their Bitcoin, putting into shit coins, and it drives me nuts because it stalls out the Bitcoin thing, and it's self-defeating because what they end up doing is it stalls out the altcoin thing. And we've seen this. I've seen so many of these experts on crypto Twitter they've been calling for altcoin season. They've been telling they're going to smash it for over a year now. They call altcoin seasons beginning every other week, and they just keep stalling themselves out. And it's basically been going nowhere for a year. So that's my assessment. It drives me nuts. So, but okay, that's what's happening. There's another ingredient I'll add to this recipe, is that as this institutional money comes in, for their entire existence, they look at charts and they see their RSIs hit certain numbers in traditional equities markets and traditional world, and they're like, oh, this is the time to sell it. And it never goes over there. It doesn't go and live up in this really high RSI, these technical indicators. For those of you at home, the indicators I'm talking about, these reflect when things are overbought or oversold. And so when they see in traditional equity markets that something is oversold here, they know they need to get out because people are getting too aggressive, and it's going to have a little bit of a correction. Okay, in Bitcoin and crypto world, that doesn't happen. It goes way higher into the RSIs. It lives there for longer, and it's just not what they can comprehend and compute. Of course, they're very smart guys. They can comprehend it and compute it, but it gets them into a position where they have career risk. And so it's like, well, hang on, there's a correction. You call your analyst back in the room. It's like, wait, this thing was up at oversold at 90 and you didn't sell our position. So even if they can look back at the historical charts and they can say, well, in this particular thing, it lives up there and that's okay, that it makes them very, very uncomfortable because they have career risk. So you've got the money pouring into the Bitcoin bucket, which is all the institutional money coming in. They get scared earlier, they sell earlier, they take profits earlier, and these rallies are going to be muted. You have these degenerates, which are the leak in the bucket, which is let's go and gamble at the casino of shitcoin world. There's like 10,000 to choose from. Maybe there'll be 20 of them around in like 10 years. All right. And they want to go and do that. And you got this leak in the bucket. You got the money pouring in, but it comes in steadier spurts, less aggressive spurts, less FOMO, more disciplined trading, taking profits more regularly, et cetera, and then you've got the bet the farm leak at the bottom. And that's how I visualize this entire process. I think it's, why we got stuck at 70, why we got stuck at 100, why we going to get stuck at 120. And for a little bit of a prediction from me, I think the next place we get stuck is around about 136,000. And again, we'll be disappointed. It'll be like, if you're in the last few cycles, it's like, we're off, guys, this is it. And it'll get stuck at 136, and it'll drive me nuts for the exact same reason. But I think these the altcoin boys are going to get slapped about a little bit.